After you have taken the time to watch the 3 onboarding videos, to watch the instructional video, You Are Epic, to answer the discussion prompt about you, and review the slides from the instructional video, You Are Epic, take a moment to take the expectations quiz. It is due this Friday. After you complete that quiz, the next task is to explore the EPIC HHH career pathway set up by District 742. Click on the link and explore this website. This pathway prepares students for career and college success by empowering them to serve our community through innovative and compassionate leadership and gaining valuable skills to join the workforce. Health sciences, human services, and hospitality careers benefit students who have a passion to help others and make a difference in the world. This pathway would be a good fit for you if you recognize the value of service and start to hear the call for helping others. Some of the pathways students can choose from this area include medicine, health and wellness, child and human development, psychology, education, tourism, food service, law enforcement, and public services. You will be doing a career research project based on a career in one of these areas. Here's the 3 areas: health science, human services, and hospitality. Take some time reading the summaries and exploring the sectors. When you click on the links, they tell you more about it. Careers in health sciences focus on planning, managing, and providing therapeutic and wellness services. Diagnostic services, that means determining what's wrong. Health informatics, support service, and biotechnology research and development. Therapeutic services are services that help fix what's wrong. Diagnostic, determine what's wrong or figure out what's wrong. On the site, there are career options. So these are a list of some of the many jobs you could have. There's a list of the job skills that you need that are really important for most of these jobs. There's a good description of the sector and a list of the types of degrees you need for jobs in this area. The percentages say how many people in this field tend to have that type of education. And each job will have a different education piece. There's 2 educational tracks at 742 that you can choose. You can choose the Health Science Advanced track or the General track. Now, looking through what courses are available is a really helpful way to think about which way you want to work. For example, in the Advanced track, you want to make sure you're taking medical terminology and healthcare core. You want to take the principles of biomedical sciences and possibly do a health careers internship. You may also be interested in classes like anatomy, the CNA nursing assistant certification, psychology, and there's a whole list of other electives that you could take. You will have to be, if you choose to go on to advanced degree, you'll want to make sure you take your maths and science courses and do well in them. If we look at the more general track, you take some of the same courses, medical terminology. You may want to take the EMR class, the Emergency Medical Responder, or at Tech you could take lifeguard training. And these are a list of some of the electives that might help you in these fields, including things like psychology and forensic science. Now these steps here in each of the sectors tell you about the types of jobs that are available. It's a short list, not a comprehensive list, but it kind of gives you an idea of the types of occupations. Origin occupations at the bottom are those that are most accessible to youth in the St. Cloud region. These are things that you could maybe do now or right after you've graduated from high school. Gateway occupations offer a middle wage, middle skill career opportunity. They usually require some training. Target occupations are high wage, high demand, and high skill jobs. To get these jobs, you'll need a 4-year degree or maybe even more education. Below the title, there's a couple of videos that will take you to a place called Career One Stop. It's a great place to do research on lots of jobs, and we'll have many more than are listed on our website here. Let's watch this video together.
The work of the Healthcare and Human Services Career Cluster promotes the health and resilience of individuals and communities through different services. Organizations in this cluster work together to meet the interconnected needs of physical, mental, and social well-being. The purpose of the healthcare industry is to help people live longer in better health by providing care. Healthcare services range from emergency treatments to wellness checkups, from newborn care to hospice at end of life. Services to improve quality of life also include treatment for mental health issues and addictions. Biotechnology services include the development of new medications, vaccines, and medical technology to extend and improve life. Healthcare employers include hospitals and clinics, nursing homes, and rehabilitation centers. Public health organizations provide education, research, and preventive efforts. While the healthcare industry focuses on physical and mental health, the human services industry addresses social needs by helping people and communities gain self-sufficiency and stability. Human services organizations include nonprofits, government agencies, community centers, and faith-based organizations. They provide services such as homelessness prevention, job training, recreational activities, and crisis intervention. They also administer programs that address basic human needs, like Medicaid, housing assistance, and child welfare services. Human services work also includes advocacy. For example, public awareness campaigns around human rights. Quick facts. More than 23 million people are employed in the healthcare and human services industries. Telehealth services, like virtual care, patient portals, and wearable devices that measure heart rate or insulin levels, are growing more and more common. They expand access to care for many, but also raise patient data privacy concerns. Mental health care, behavioral health, and substance abuse services are expanding as stigma around these issues is decreasing, and more insurance companies cover the costs. Artificial intelligence is now used to improve treatment plans by analyzing patient data and predicting risks and outcomes. It's also used to schedule appointments, process claims, and manage medical records. Funding for government healthcare and social services programs depends on decisions made by elected officials, which can lead to employment in those programs shrinking or growing. Whatever your career direction, you can find options that fit. Keep exploring at careeronestop.org/explore careers.
This second video teaches us a little bit more about the careers in healthcare and human services.
Coupled together, healthcare and human services are the largest employer in the United States, with high continued job growth expected. This cluster offers a wide variety of careers, primarily focused around helping people and communities to thrive. Careers in healthcare and human services often involve direct service with a wide variety of people. Work environments can be fast-paced, but many jobs also include lots of documentation and administrative tasks. Healthcare work especially can require many hours on your feet and frequent multitasking. Opportunities in this cluster are available at every level of education and training. Here are some examples. Jobs that require a high school diploma or less include child care workers, personal care aides, manicurists, and physical therapy aides. Many careers require short-term training from a few months to about 2 years. including nursing assistants, dental assistants, paramedics, massage therapists, financial workers, morticians, and cosmetologists. Careers that usually require a bachelor's degree include nutritionists, registered nurses, radiation therapists, probation officers, and rehabilitation counselors. A number of careers in this cluster require graduate education, licensure, and board certifications, such as doctors, physician assistants, pharmacists, therapists, clergy, and social workers. Is a career in healthcare and human services for you? Keep these points in mind. Jobs offer high potential to create positive change and help others, often when they need it the most. The high demand and job growth for workers in this cluster means there are lots of career options and advancement potential. Handling difficult cases and challenging clients or patients can create stress and burnout. Inner city and rural communities are often underserved by healthcare and social services and have a significant need for workers. At facilities that provide care 24/7, it's typical to work rotations that include some evenings and weekends. Whatever your career direction, you can find options that fit. Keep exploring at careeronestop.org/explore careers.
So in addition to exploring our site, you can explore here at Career One Stop. If you go up to the link that says Explore Careers, you can find the search bar and search for something that interests you, or you can look for a specific thing you're thinking about. Like, are you thinking about your skills? Are you curious about a certain salary? They have several different self-assessments, kind of like what we did about personalities and values. Here's the one on values. And then you can learn about the different clusters. And that's what I'm having you look at today, are those different clusters. They break their clusters down a little differently. Human services pull from education. They pull healthcare, and human services has both. All of the healthcare jobs and many of the human services jobs. The third H, hospitality, is right here. And sometimes entrepreneurship or sales work into those. But public service and safety also fits in human services. So if you click on that one, they have a whole bunch of information about what it might be like to work for the government or to work in places like law enforcement. Here it says what are some careers in public and service and safeties, and they give you a list and you can tell more about them, or you can click on them to learn more. For example, if you want to learn more about firefighters, you click on that and it tells you all about the job. Be sure to keep clicking and scrolling, because there's lots and lots of information that tells you what kind of education you'll need. And these are places that you can use to do research for your career research project. Now if I go back, in addition to listing the careers and telling about them, they might ask if it's a good fit for you. You can think about things you like to do, or what some of your values are. What kind of problems do you want to solve in the world? So those are really good ways to look and decide if that's the right career for you. After you've explored Career One Stop and the HHH Career Pathway website, including health sciences, human services, and hospitality, you can go back to our Schoology site, and in our Week 1 folder is the What is Epic HHH quiz. It's just 6 questions. When you go to it, it looks a little like this. On the instructions, there's a link to the Career Pathway website, and then you just need to answer the questions listed. When you're all done, be sure that you click Submit so that your questions will be recorded and I can give you a grade for them.